Okay, so I've reached, um, I came down to Bye Bye Wilderness Trail, point 0.7 miles. It's from where I parked, down to the Tuscarora Trail. Now I was trying to figure out where this all went. Um, I thought the Tuscarora Trail turned here and went up there, but apparently, if you look, this is the direction that I knew where it would go. This is not. So I need to figure out where those blue blazes go down that way. My problem is, it's I'm not even dressed for it or nothing. Um, I got sneakers on. I gotta find where this goes. I gotta find where that shelter is and get to that shelter and then follow the trail. Tuscarora Trail. Tuscarora Trail. These blue blazes. Now what that is that was a planned alternate route to the Appalachian Trail. They were actually going to make the Appalachian Trail run along this ridge instead, back in, I want to say like the 60s and 70s. The Appalachian Trail, they had feared that Washington, D.C. would expand westward and essentially take over the corridor where the Appalachian Trail now goes. That didn't really happen. One of the presidents, I think it was Carter or somebody, I don't know who it was, enacted something, enacted the Appalachian Trail corridor, so you couldn't expand into that area and so much and so forth, or whatever. You can't ride quads on here or nothing. But anyhow, so the Tuscarora Trail kind of went in disrepair, and even though they had a good chunk of it done, well now it's an alternate route, and what it does is it kind of veers off in Shenandoah National Park, and it pops over to this other ridge, and it rides this ridge north, and it meets back with the Appalachian Trail, I believe in Carlisle, somewhere in that vicinity is where it meets back up with the Appalachian Trail. It might meet up at different places up in Pennsylvania, but I'm not exactly sure. That being said, I want to investigate this, man. I want to try to get this knocked out too. I mean, it's kind of in my backyard, not too far away, half hour from the house. Um, I want to knock this one out too. So let me see. I'm going to try to. The problem is that there's not good maps for this, and if you look it up on like a Google Maps or anything like that, it basically goes from here and then turns up and parks where I parked. That's not where the trail goes. I could see the trail goes this way, and I know it goes that way for 5 more miles because there's another shelter. I got to figure out how to get there. I got to figure out how to get to that shelter, and from the shelter I'll be able to find the path, the blue blaze. Now, for those that have gone to scout camp, Pinnacles is right down here, maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles. So, yeah, I can do that too. But this is where I'm at, Tuscarora Trail, right intersecting with the I guess it's Bye Bye Wilderness Trail, which is 0.7 miles back up to a parking spot, and it's back and forth straight, kind of. Yeah, it's not an easy 5 miles by any means, and it's not very well. It's marked very well, but it's not wore down at all. Um, you could see a mark on a tree and be like, "That's a trail." Yeah, it's not worn down at all. They're all covered with leaves and everything. So it's a rough one. It's a rough one. And just looking at this trail, man, it's rocky. It is definitely rocky. Tuscarora Trail, you're gonna want to be prepared for that, baby. All right, I'm heading back up to the car. See ya. If you look through here, it's like, where's the trail? And then you see way over there on a tree. And I don't even know if I'm pointing at it now. There's a white blaze. So the trail goes that way.